During the night of the Black Knives, the Black Knife assassins went forth onwards to hunt down Godwin. However, upon the other side of the lands between, a Black Knife assassin was still investigating Godwin's manor. For you see, this assassin, Billy Joe, was overcome with greed and decided that instead of helping his fellow comrades defeat Godwin, he would take his ill-gotten goods and spend a little too much time looting the area. This gathered Ronnie's attention, and Billy Joe was to be punished for his crimes of greed, and as such, his very face was changed from a great curse, and soon he would be stripped of his title. And soon he would become unrecognizable as a mere goblin bandit, exiled from the Black Knives forevermore, to never serve Ronnie ever again. Rather, he would be a graceless goblin, exiled from Ronnie's sanctuary. Perhaps one day he could rejoin the witch's sanctity, but he would never feel the grace of being a Black Knife ever again, due to his graceless greed. And the only grace he can now obtain is that stolen from others. And Billy Joe would be doomed to fall to history. What's up, Fresh Bros? Welcome to a brand new series. This here is going to be Elden Ring challenge run. I'm going to actually run this with Flaming Torch. We're going to collab and join up to fight the forces of Godrick and whatnot. And as you saw from that exposition, I'm playing as Billy Joe, and the whole challenge is a stolen grace run. So I'm forced to always use equipment that, well, only bandits have, so anything that's on the same tier as bandit armor I can use, and I can only use weapons that, well, count as daggers in my right hand, and I can only use small shields and light bows in my left hand. However, I can use any kind of equipment, talismans, arrows, or bolts that I want, though bolts are useless, and as you can see, I'm already dealing with my first little threat here. Billy Joe is, of course, a bandit, so I can be really good at parrying. I'm going to try and do as much of that as possible, and yeah, y'all probably wouldn't see it until like way later on in the video. I may add bloopers later, but just starting in this area, I was actually caught by a guard and he swung over my head. Now, to get back into a bit of story exposition, Billy Joe, of course, woke up here in the woods, banned by Ronnie for being a greedy Black Knife instead of actually assassinating Godwin with his compatriots. And as such, well, he's now in the woods as a greedy little goblin stabbing guards in the back. And now, of course, Billy Joe would see the church in the distance. And of course, what kind of place would this be? Let's check it out. Of course, there's a church and a graveyard. And as you can see, there's a grace in here. But part of the challenge, one of the main parts of the challenge, is I can't fast travel or use torrent, nor can I discover graces unless I kill a boss first. So I cannot discover this grace, or any grace for that matter, until after I have successfully vanquished a boss.
Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Kale, yeah. Well, perhaps I can get some fine goods from you. Take some arrows, only 7 though. And I got some stuff I could sell if I wanted to. Not really much.
Goodbye.
And of course I don't have many runes, so I suppose we should go and explore this little graveyard up here, this little crypt up here, and see what kind of runes we can get. This place up here seems like it may have some good valuables that I could take. Maybe being banned from the Black Knives isn't such a bad thing after all. The witch was kinda annoying and bossy anyways, and I'm sorry, who's this bugger? He thinks he can stand up here in front of this crypt like he's gonna take it? Hey, that's my stuff. What you doing here?
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. 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 Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
I should stab you in the face for saying it. You know what? Bye. No, you gonna call me maidenless just cause I broke up with Ronnie? No, that was my decision. Totally. I am not maidenless because she kicked me out. No, totally not. Alright, so checking out this crypt, there's another grace here that I cannot discover. However, you actually get forced fast travel back here if you ever die. So this is going to be a freebie because, well, it's automatically discovered on my map anyways. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not even going to bother resting at it because I don't really need to. And, of course, now down here in this section, and yeah, I'm not even going to rest at this grace. I'm just going to continue. Alright. Any buggers in here? Ah, you look like you could use a good stabbing. Ah! Oh. Oh. Wow, that was horribly off. You're going to teach me about dodging, huh? I'm going to teach you about parrying. Okay, I'm actually getting good at parrying. I do want to try and get good in this playthrough, you know, because one thing about Elden Ring is I've never really gotten good as much as I've just gotten good gear, you know? So that's one thing I'm trying to change. And of course, this guy's going to teach me about wielding armaments. Because of course he stabs with a spear. And it has a shield that you can just break through and stab them through the chest. Seems like a very potent strategy, you know? You can change locked on targets. I'm actually starting to get good at parrying. See if I can parry the boss in this area. Oh, this guy teaches you about bows, sorta. Teaches you that enemies with bows very easily backstabbable, at the very least. Skills. Yeah, that guy has no skill. He just got stabbed in the back by a little goblin. Like, seriously. Everyone's getting stabbed in the back today. Everyone. Doesn't matter how rich or poor you are, you're getting stabbed in the back. Oh, this place looks interesting up here. This behold. Praise the message. Okay. I'll praise the message. Oh yeah, and this guy is all about stance breaking. I wonder if you could just parry this guy. Oh yeah, he's just... Yeah, he has low poise, but high health, so you can just do that. And there's a Stake America. Alright. Oh great, the Soldier of Godrick. This fight is going to be one of the hardest fights in the entire game. I mean, seriously. Look at how little damage I do to this guy. I mean, this is going to take so long. I mean... Oh, wow. Like, look at how much damage he just did to me. Like, seriously, there's no way I could ever beat this guy. So anyways, I just beat the Soldier of Godrick, and now I can discover 1 grace, because I've just beat a boss. And I just got a bunch of runes from that. 400, which is not a lot, but hey, it's gonna be enough to at least get me, score me, 1 crafting kit, which is what I'm going to need for making multiplayer items for my Cuzzo. Also, we can grab this, the Finger Severer, and the Tarnished Furled Finger, which is going to be very useful. And of course, that was the starting dungeon, but you know, starting place was a bit different. Alright. Of course, we can head back there once we get a stone sword key if we really want to. Man, screw you. I don't want to talk to you ever again. You filthy bugger. Call me maidenless like that. What's wrong with you, man? Alright. Now to go up here, buy a crafting kit, make what I can. I'm going to, of course, get some gear set up, and I'm going to go and grab a few items from around the area that Billy Joe may find useful. So now I'm just going to make sure I buy the crafting kit, buy a cracked pot, because why not? Now we have 4. And then, of course, make sure I just make everything I can, basically. Alright. And I'm just going to put that there. That there. And if I really wanted to, I could actually go fight another boss. In fact, this could be a bit of a dilemma. However, I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go down here, of course, rest at Gatefront Ruins, near it at least. And then I'm going to, actually, I could actually rest. No, I don't need to rest. I should have enough to at least do this. I'm going to get myself a second grace point right here. So, of course, I'm up to 1 grace point from killing Soldier of Godrick. And I'm about to up my grace points by 1 by going here and, well, killing a beastman. So, of course, down here in this musty cave, there's a bunch of wolves. I ain't going to deal with them. Because, of course, I'm just a little goblin. Oh, please don't bite me, you little wolves. No, don't bite me, you bugger. Alright, now I'm just going to go in through here. And we have the Beastmen of Farum Azula. We should be able to easily take them on with just our current setup. Because, of course, this guy is honestly not too bad. And I'm just pretty good at this game. If I don't get hit, that is. And of course, this guy just has patterns galore. Come on. Yeah, do your little roar. Ooh, too fast. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, that attack is a bit annoying, but you should be able to handle it. Ooh. Aw. Okay, come on. Ooh. Oh, crap. And I'm low on heals, so I'm going to switch to bow and arrow to try and finish this guy off before I get finished off myself. Now, of course, this could be seen as a bit cowardly, but you know what? I'm a goblin. Who says I need to fight fair? And just like that, we finished him off. With a little health to spare, too. And we just got to play Infantry Talisman, which will help us protect ourselves a good bit. And, of course... Alright. I can just head out of here, and... just like that, we can go rest at the Grace, just outside of Gatefront Ruins. I am going to go ahead and level up a bit, and then of course grab ourselves a nice little weapon. And so I'll just do a little speed ahead, so catch y'all over at this Grace over here. Ah, now this is more like it. Now I have one Grace point to spare, and now I can rest.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
No, I have not.
The two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden.
Ooh. Yeah, I just lost
Into strength
my last one, so
for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
our trees have feet? Yeah, well, son of a bitch, I'm in.
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Ah, nice little ring. Too bad I can't use it.
To traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Now, surely you can turn my runes to strength, right? Yeah. So this is going to be my first little level up. So of course level ups are going to be a bit slower because of, well, gracelessness. And so, I'm just going to put my point into endurance so we can have a bit more stamina. Because more stamina means more everything. And I'm not going to use my horse because, well, it would kind of defeat the whole purpose of this run. Now, I gotta go grab myself a weapon. That's what I'm going to use for most of this run, so I'm going to catch y'all in a new little area. So see y'all there. Alright, so one of my old Black Knife buddies told me about this place. Apparently there's a little hideout in here and said that I should be able to meet up. Wait a minute, what's this? Uh-oh. That's not good. Been invaded? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so this here's going to be our first little major fight, PvP style, so this is going to be very rough because, of course, Nurgus here is very annoying, but he does have a weapon I really could use. I'm just going to survive long enough for Yura to spawn in, so that way I can get a second pair of eyes. Oh lord. As long as I can survive long enough. There we go. Go. Kick his butt, Yura. Ah! Didn't think the goblin could stab, huh? This seems like very good teamwork. Oh man. Hopefully I get a samurai follower in more areas than just this. This seems very useful. Yeah, this guy is really strong. Oh, you're all out of potions, aren't you? You little bugger. Get stabbed again. Here, stabby, stabby. Yeah. And I just got myself the Reduvia. Now, the great thing about this weapon is it's literally just a direct upgrade from my Great Knife, and its stats perfectly line up with bandit stats, meaning that this is technically a bandit starting weapon. It is perfectly designed for bandits to have, and it's just really good, especially in the early game and especially in the late game. Now, time to take this thing over here into this little secret hideout I've heard about. Now, from what I heard about, in here there's this odd fellow who usually hangs out, but he should be able to at least help me out in a few things, to help me at least get back at Ronnie in some way. It seems like there's people here. I don't want to be seen, so I'm just going to sneak on by, see where I can head to. Oh no. No one's here. Do not investigate any further. Ah. Ooh, shiny. That looks like it would be very valuable. Yes, let's see what goodies we got. Yoink and yoink. Oh, shit. Please have mercy. I was just stealing. I'm a perfectly honest burglar, I promise. Oh, Lord. Wow, I actually died. Okay, I have to go all the way back here. Okay, I will, catch you all here, and I'll, have to grab my runes again, so see y'all on the other side. Alright, and we're back here at this little cave. And of course Patches is waiting for us, so let's go ahead and just try and grab the runes without being hurt. And you know what? Let's use our new Reduvia. How do you like them apples, huh? You wanna mess with me? You think you can mess with the great and mighty Billy Joe? Oh. Oh, so you surrender, eh?
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
Okay, well, you at least seem sensible sort now. Yeah, well, that's good.
Ah. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. Well, an innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Alright. Forgive and forget.
True man of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Oh, so you're setting up some kind of shop, eh?
I'll be ready to wheel and...
But of course, shop is not now, so guess I'll have to come back later. Yeah, I suppose I could check out the local area, see what all is around. In fact, we do need to cash in some of our runes, so I guess we can make our way back to Lake Gil North to, well, cash in our runes. So I'll catch you all over there. Alright, and with us returned at our little grace that we can rest at, we're going to go ahead and level up our endurance twice more, raise it to match our dexterity. That will at least get us, well, that was our mind. I should have raised endurance. Oh well, we have more mana now, I just realized, which should be good for at least our Reduvia. As you can see, we can slash out more of our attacks, which deal a lot of blood loss buildup. So, now we have more of that. But of course, I may need a bit of assistance from other people. So I might just have to do a little bit of calling out into the world and see if I can find, say, another samurai ally for something. But after some searching, well, maybe a bit of help from a samurai wouldn't be so needed right now at the moment. Maybe I could do a bit more exploring. There's a whole lot in this area to handle anyways. But speaking of which, sounds like there was someone talking over here. Someone to rob? Wait.
Stop pretending you can't see me.
Hello? Where? Could have hurt.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I?
I can swear this bush just talked to me. Hey!
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Wow. Sounds like I need to beat someone up.
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
A mushroom?
Well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
Where's this cave?
But I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them. So I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
Cave on the shore? Isn't there a shore like south of here? I may have a cave to visit. Now, we also have a horse to deal with. Oh! This guy seems like a real problem. Ooh! Oh, wow. Come on. There we go. Finally nailed it. And we got a little horsey to handle, I guess. It seems like he's just hanging out. I could stab him. Yeah, let's stab the horsey. Come here, horsey. I'm only going to stab you. Guess he is kind of sad that, well, I kind of stabbed his master a little, but he can deal with it. Ooh, he can jump. Nice. Vanquished enemy. Now, it's kind of sad that that's how you actually get flasks from those enemy types. You can spare the horse, but it doesn't give you the flasks unless you actually kill the horse, so it's kind of sad, you know? Now, just to explore around a bit more. Oh, you really think you can challenge me, huh? Oh, you really think you are just going to survive? What? Because you're just a poor innocent civilian. No. You're done for. And the fact that poor innocent civilians also give you flasks. I swear, it's this game just something else sometimes. And just got ourselves termination. Alright, come on. There we go. Hello, foot soldiers. Ooh. Bet you didn't expect that, huh? Dead. Alright. Now to continue onwards and see what else we find on this great and mighty road. If it doesn't involve, you know, dying to a Caden. Good lord. You know what? We just died. Yeah, may as well grab our runes again. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a little speed ahead. Alright, we at least got our runes back and got back to the Grace. And yeah, I suppose it might be about time for a bit of multiplayer action, so this is going to be a bit of a cutout. Alright, so this is actually going to be a good place to wrap things up for the rest of today, because, well, things are kind of piling up and time is already getting pretty far up there. This is going to be a pretty tough one to edit, but anyways, I am going to pick everything up into part 2. That's going to be in the next episode. So this has been the rest of this episode. This has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'll have to catch you all in the next one. Later! Devoid of any grace he could acquire by himself. Okay, and I'm going to have to kill this guy so I can actually start this. Oh, that's actually funny. Alright. I'm guessing we can start our intro here in 3, 2, 1. What's up, Frost Bros? Welcome back. Actually, no. It's not welcome back. It's welcome to a new series.